Hey Billy, Doug here from Core Performance. Just wanted to introduce myself to you, say thank you very much, and welcome you to the Ice Plate family. We're really looking forward to keeping you and your team cool down in North Carolina this summer. Yeah, go ahead and check out this video so you can see what to expect in your package. Let's open our package and see what's inside. The first thing is obviously our ice plates. Whether or not you got the standard ice plate or the quick disconnect ice plate, your package is going to come like this. And we'll talk about the differences in those ice plates in just a second. One of the biggest differences is if you got the quick disconnect valve, you also will get your hoses. They're going to come individually wrapped and sealed for each user that you purchased. Next, let's talk about harnesses. There's two types. The first is our basic harness, and then the next is our comfort harness, which will come packaged like this. And again, we'll touch on the differences in just a second. Some of you may have bought extra bite valves, which will come packaged like this, and additional caps, which will come like this. At any point, if you want to add those along the line, feel free, we always have them. So, let's talk about the differences between the two ice plates. First is our standard ice plate. Now, the first thing I want you to notice is the hose is attached and fixed to this ice plate permanently. When you get your ice plates, the first thing I want you to do is go ahead and take the cap off and run a little water through it to clean it. The easiest way to do that is just fill it with a little water. I'm going to squeeze the end of this bite valve to open up and let a little water run through it. Now, all I have to do is fill it all the way, freeze it overnight, and I'll be ready to go. Now, there is a proper way to fill ice plate. What I'm looking for, because water expands, is I'm looking for about a 90% fill. Now, because I can't see the side of the ice plate or inside because of the color, I have a little trick for you. What I'm shooting for is the corner of the ice plate. To see where I'm at, I'm going to hold the hose up vertically alongside and I'm going to open the bite valve. What you will notice is that the water level will adjust in the tube to exactly match that of the ice plate. Now, I've done this a few times, so I happen to get it right on. Once I'm there, I simply put the cap back on, head to my freezer, lay it down flat, and I'm ready to go. If you bought the quick disconnect ice plate package, you can do the exact same thing. Simply open up one of the hoses, go ahead and take the male end and pop it into the female end of the quick disconnect, run some water through it, fill it up, same exact scenario where you open the bite valve to get the exact level perfect. Now remember, when I freeze this, I want to go ahead and actually disconnect this hose, take the ice plate, put it inside my freezer, give my hose back to the intended employee. One other feature about ice plate, which you may have noticed, is it does stack. This way it takes up very minimal space inside your freezer. Now, let's talk about the differences between the harnesses. Let's first look at the basic harness. The basic harness, essentially, is a backpack strap like this. Now, I've got one of my ice plates, one of my straps already fixed, so it don't take all day. But the easiest way to do this is to take this female end and run it through the top opening of the ice plate. Then I take the male end, run it through the bottom strap loop in the ice plate, push it through, and connect them. Now, all I have to do, throw ice plate over my shoulder, adjust the straps as necessary, pulling down on the tabs to tighten, get them even, go ahead and take my hose, tuck it underneath here, and I'm ready to go. Now, the comfort harness has a few added features which really lock in and make ice plates secure to your users. First, it attaches in 4 places with Velcro hook and loop. It's going to be 2 on the top and 2 on each side. You'll also notice that the pads in the shoulders make it much more comfortable and much easier to adjust. So, I have a sternum strap as well as a waist strap to go ahead and keep ice plate even more secure. And then of course, I can always adjust the fit using my shoulder straps. One other important feature is this keeper. Up here, I have a little bit of a loop so I can go ahead and throw my hose down in here, which means I'm fully hands-free. I don't have to worry about it coming untucked like it does in the basic harness sometimes, and it's nice and secure. When I need a drink, I just take a drink. If you guys have any questions about anything you received or anything at all, please reach out. You can reach me directly at doug@coreperformance.com. Thanks a lot. We love having you in the family.